You're not clingy, needy or a hot mess if you're surprised to find yourself pining after a man that didn't treat you all that well or seems uninterested/unavailable. You just don't have enough introductions to high-quality healthy masculine men. And that's a problem is easy to solve. How? You multiple date using my 3-step filtering method. I spell out step by step in this checklist available here www.emilyenergy.com/rightguy, and before you know it, you meet your man. My clients meet their guy in as little as 10 dates, but in an average of 3 to 6 months at a rate of 1 to 2 dates per week. To go a little deeper, there are only 2 causes for the pining, lol, and in both cases the solution is the same: multiple date. Here are the 2 causes. 1. You're bonded to the man through oxytocin, because you're now biochemically bonded to him because you kissed him or had sex, or 2. You're subconsciously operating from a perspective of scarcity. And the checklist I created and have linked here helps you overcome both with a smart dating strategy along with a proven method to procure multiple quality introductions. Usually pining is caused by both oxytocin and scarcity. And it's a potent cocktail for keeping you stuck, confused and with the wrong man. This negatively affects your confidence, your mental health and even your income, not to mention your child-rearing timeline if that's something you want. I see this cocktail mess with wonderful, beautiful and successful women all the time. Even strong, successful women find themselves checking their phone every 5 minutes for a text back from the man, lol. So please don't think there is something wrong with you if you're trying to meet your guy in dating but you're finding yourself in sticky situations with less than optimal men over and over and feeling confused about whether you should stay and work on things or go back into the dating pool. Going back into the dating pool will feel intimidating, scary and pointless without a strategy, so get your dating strategy here emilyenergy.com/rightguy. Most women detest dating because they don't have a predictable strategy that works consistently to bring them high-quality introductions that they can then choose from. You're simply missing a simple dating strategy, an understanding of men and the masculine energy, and an experience of what partnering for long-lasting love requires from you as the feminine counterpart. These are all things I help you address in my 1-to-1 90-day intensive for single women ready for their divine masculine match. Oxytocin presence also creates a perception of scarcity when it comes to potential mates because you become attached to one person, and if he's unhealthy or unable to meet your needs, your soul and your mammalian brain forgets there is a strategy that can procure you 1,000 more. Technically, scarcity doesn't exist if you have a well-functioning profile up on a few online dating platforms and you apply a filtering method that weeds out unavailable men, effeminate men and players. But yet this scarcity thing has women hanging on to the wrong men for way too long. It has them comparing the great guy they met to a perceived ideal alpha you're seeing through the chemical distortions of oxytocin. Oxytocin is the bonding hormone produced with physical touch like hugging, holding hands, sex and orgasms. It's secreted in very large quantities in estrogen-based bodies. It's a powerful drug that causes bonding, attachment and love. Scarcity is something that our mammalian brain believes is a fact. Our human animal lives in a world of instinct and survival. So from human mammals' point of view, resources are scarce. That ancient part of us gets activated in the dating and mating world because our female human animal brain perceives us as smaller and weaker than the opposite sex. Our survival brain perceives our highest chances of survival to be contingent on our ability to secure a mate. A mate that's as close to the biggest, baddest and richest mate we can find. The best hunter. The biggest and the tallest warrior. The alpha. So scarcity is something that our human animal convinces us of. She tells us to hang on to a provider and protector at any cost. Not to lose one if we have one. Not to rock the boat. Because any provider is better than no provider. And if you're between providers, lol, it's a very scary thing for your female human animal. She's seriously worried you won't survive, even though I'm sure you've proven her wrong many times. To her, the idea of being alone is terrifying because a lone female of most species doesn't survive and few species live lone lives, especially the females. If you're ready for your person in the next 3 to 6 months and you know you need to break the cycle of attracting and staying with the wrong men for too long, then I help you do that in my 90-day one-to-one intensive. In that intensive we work on dating multiple quality men, learning about men and the masculine energy and healing any triggers and blocks as they come up to be healed on our path to true love. If this resonates with you, then just send me a PM and ask about my 90-day one-on-one intensive.